The 2005 film Lord of War, directed by Andrew Niccol and starring Nicolas Cage, provides a gripping and controversial exploration of the global arms trade. It is a story about Yuri Orlov, an arms dealer who rises to power by exploiting conflicts around the world. His character navigates the complexities and moral ambiguities of trafficking weapons, often to places where they are used to fuel devastating wars. However, beyond the fictional narrative, the production of the film itself included some intriguing and ethically questionable decisions that mirror the film's themes. One of the most notable behind-the-scenes facts is that the filmmakers opted to purchase real AK-47 rifles instead of using props. In fact, they acquired an astounding 3,000 actual AK-47s for the production. The reason for this decision was not artistic but rather financial. It was simply cheaper to buy the real guns and later sell them off than to rent or purchase high-quality prop guns for the film. This decision reflects a stark commentary on the real-world economic realities of the arms trade, where weapons are often commodities that can be bought, sold, and disposed of with little regard for the human consequences. The use of real firearms on set might seem surprising to some, given the potential risks and ethical considerations. However, this decision is consistent with the film's portrayal of the arms industry, where the distinction between legal and illegal, moral and immoral, becomes increasingly blurred. The use of actual weapons on set also served to enhance the film's realism and authenticity, creating a more visceral connection to the harsh realities faced by individuals living in war-torn regions around the world. In addition to the AK-47s, the production team also rented 50 tanks for various scenes. These tanks, much like the firearms, were genuine military equipment, further elevating the film's authenticity. However, these tanks were not part of the typical Hollywood rental inventory. They were only available for a brief period, as their original owner had plans to sell them to Libya. This short availability window created logistical challenges for the filmmakers, who had to work around the strict timeline to capture the necessary footage before the tanks were shipped off. This rental arrangement highlights another aspect of the film's commentary on the arms trade. The fact that real military equipment, such as tanks, could be so easily procured and then sold to countries with questionable human rights records, reinforces the film's central theme of the global and often morally corrupt nature of the arms trade. It's a stark reminder of how military hardware, regardless of its destructive potential, is treated as a commodity in the world of international politics and business. The decision to use real weapons and military vehicles not only reflects the film's authenticity but also serves as a powerful metaphor for the world that Lord of War seeks to depict. By blurring the lines between fiction and reality, the filmmakers underscore the chilling normalization of violence and warfare in the global arena. The arms trade is not a distant, abstract concept but a tangible, profitable business with real-world consequences that extend far beyond the battlefield. Moreover, the film's commitment to realism goes beyond the weapons and equipment. The production design, the portrayal of conflict zones, and the overall atmosphere of corruption and moral decay contribute to a world that feels eerily close to the actual global arms trade. Nicolas Cage's performance as Yuri Orlov, a character who balances charm with moral bankruptcy, further drives home the point that the line between good and evil can become perilously thin when profit is at stake. In conclusion, Lord of War is a film that doesn't just narrate the life of an arms dealer but also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of an unchecked global weapons industry. The use of 3,000 real AK-47s and 50 tanks in the production process serves as a potent reminder of the very real-world consequences of the arms trade. By choosing to integrate such authenticity into the filmmaking process, the production team not only ensured a more convincing portrayal of the story but also highlighted the moral and ethical complexities inherent in the global weapons market. This behind-the-scenes decision is a stark reflection of the film's core message. In the world of arms dealing, there is no distinction between fiction and reality, only the cold, calculating exchange of death for profit.